Hello, this is Grand Madam and my second attempt at recording this. Oh boy, I tell you. Let me start from the beginning. What I did, I threw down the dice, and we have in the 10th house, this is for the collective, there's going to be energy, interest in government, organizations, leadership roles, and reputation. 10th house Capricorn issues, okay? With the sun in Pisces. And basically, what that means, it's going to be on the macrocosm, it's going to be more exposure about, let's just say, our government's leadership. And we're going to hear more delusional and weird scenarios coming from that realm. We're going to find out who's who. Okay. Because for some reason, no one wants to hide anymore. Okay. But for us, it very well can be on the microcosm, exposure to our own fantasies. Some of us can build organizations based on fantasies. Look at Disney, Marvel, DC. Um, if you are doing something like comic books and you're looking for leadership or you're getting ready to start one, this would dealing with fantasy for right now. This is the time. Write that intention down. We are we've got a few paces to go, but we will have a full moon in Capricorn. And of course, Capricorn, organization, and it means business. All right. So now would be a good time to getting your ideas, movies, fantasies, things like that. Get to set the structure. Capricorn is also about structure. Capricorn is also about your reputation. So now might be a good time to get your marketing out if you're in business, or send those resumes out if they collect them anymore. I don't know how that works online digitally. Uh, and promote yourself. Okay? All right. That's from the dice. I did manage to get 3 cards down before the phone says I had reached maximum recording capacity. I'm like, I just turned it on. Okay. We have the world energy. Um, the world means just that. It can mean global. It can mean cycle. I am going through changes again with the allergies. I'm sorry. It can be the end of a cycle or the beginning of the new cycle. But what it also tells me, collective, is what's going on in our world is actually the same thing that's going on globally. And I find that quite interesting. You know how when we're going through different things, we always think it's just happening to us? Not so. Not so. And the fact of the matter is, not only are we wondering what to do about it, so is the rest of the world wondering what to do about whatever the issue is, okay? And what is crossing it. Basically, when you're dealing with swords, it's what to think, okay? So right now, many of us are at a place where we really don't know what to think about what's going on in this world right about now. All we do, we can feel it's a cycle that's coming to an end. And once the cycle finishes, a new cycle will start, and we'll start something totally different, I hope. Success. Success in love, success in business, success in life. That is what we're trying to get done. That's what we're trying to figure out. What is the winning formula? We don't know anymore, because what has been happening is that it's like the tower is crumbling down most of our cultural mores. Our whole society has gone like it just flipped upside down, inside out. And so we don't really know pretty much what to believe in anymore. So when you don't know what to believe in, start gathering the data, okay? And then you form your own opinion. You don't wait for anyone to tell you what to believe in. I really have no trust in another human being, another adult, trying to tell me what I should believe in. I am so sorry about this. Can't get rid of it. Okay. And here we have the Four of Swords. This is a time of contemplation and meditation. It is also a time of retirement. It's a time when you sit down, lay down, chill out. Okay? Because what is happening is that I don't see it in the cards yet, but anxiety is building from this instability in our society. And that's for the collective too. All right. Intuition should be coming in strong. Since we can't rely on what we believe, we're going to have to use what we know. You're going to have to see a thing and know, recognize it for what it is, smell a thing, recognize it for what it is, feel a thing and recognize it for what it is. Ah, a lot of this has romantic involvements, some issues on romantic relationships, marriage, situationships, uh, and sex outside of relationships. hmm And includes the transactional relationships. Those seem to be coming up strong in the near future. Right now, we're trying to create something that would be successful for all of us as far as relationships are concerned. This card is the Magician, Gemini, Mercury based. It says we have all we need to create the right relationship that we want. We just have to use it wisely. This is the concern. Being wiped out in a relationship, being wiped out in life, period. That's a lot of stress someone has put upon a person. That does not necessarily mean death. It means betrayal, stabbed in the back, literally. It's also a lot of negative thinking that has hit this person. That looks like a regular campaign, really. But it can also be your own thinking about yourself. How's that self care coming along? Okay. Funny that noise should be made at that particular point. Okay. Okay. This is the star. The star is about hope, health, celebrity. But it's also, it's funny I said self care. Many people are so afraid to be ruined, but they're not practicing their self care. Once you start practicing your self care, you don't have to worry about ruin because you're going to do what? Set boundaries, firm boundaries, and you'll be fine. Look at this. And here comes someone dashing in. Why are you afraid of questions? Why are you afraid of someone confronting you about anything? Hmm, that's what this is. Somebody feels that they are going to be confronted as a false person if they start to take care of themselves. That's not fair. That's not fair to you. It's your birthright to take care of you. Well, it's not just your birthright, it's your job. You have a purpose in this world, and taking care of yourself is one of them. I know. Look at this, a manipulation. This is manipulation. What is going on here, collective? Now, here we're talking about leadership skills, reputations, infused by the sun in Pisces. Pisces deals with fantasies, fictions, also intuition, um, the fantastical things in life. And it's almost like you're afraid to live your own, at least explore your fantasy on the weekends when it's, you have time off from work or when it's just you, and it should be fine. Spa day. Spend a whole day at the spa, men or women, non binaries. Get your toes done along with your hands. Manicure, pedicure, massage, sound bath. And I am really surprised that people see that, some people, not all people, see that as a manipulation. It is not a manipulation, it is self care. A lot of people want to see you like this. Don't let them. Don't let them at all. Take care of yourself. Be your own celebrity. Be your own star. This reading is surprising the daylights out of me, I tell you. Because it also talks not just about success, but to me it looks like it's talking about, like I said, love, attitudes towards, love languages, the difference. If anyone feels that you are damaging yourself or their relationship by practicing self care, it's time for them to go. That's a narcissist. Somebody stuck with a narcissist, causing all kinds of worry. This is a person who's so worried about everybody else that they can't even perform self care without someone saying something nasty, mean, or manipulative, trying to get them to stop caring for themselves. And now this person is stuck like this mentally. Don't know what to do. Well, there will come a time, my dear, when your doctor will have to tell you what to do. And that's when things really get painful. And that's when you can easily become this person here. This is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has been through this times 10. I'm exaggerating, times 10. She has now healed herself, developed boundaries, and she holds that sword. She is not interested in how other people feel. She is interested in only the facts. I don't even think she's worried about how she feels. But at this point, this Queen of Swords, she's like taking it, she's beyond emotion now. She's beyond duality and polarity. She has risen above that to a level, a mental level that has, I think she's entered the spiritual realm, and she's looking back and going, And she's not affected anymore. Not anymore. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Very, very cerebral. Very, very laid back. Very, very no nonsense. Okay? That's who she has become. This can also work for the he and the non binary. Okay? The mental challenge is, now that I'm over this cycle, what should I do next? Too busy worrying about looking like a fool. If you have a bucket list, pick an item. If you really don't know what to do with yourself, pick a hobby. Find a hobby. In finding a hobby, you will build your confidence back. You will realize what your talents are. You may hidden talents that you didn't even know you had, hidden pleasures you didn't even know that were inside of you. Also, this working on this hobby or this thing you like to do will bring you the self confidence you're now lacking. So instead of being so afraid to take a step out there, just start small. Start with something small. Start your life anew with instead of getting up at 7 o'clock, get up at 6 o'clock and do nothing for one whole hour. Just lay there, listen to the radio, listen to some music, and just enjoy whatever comes to your mind. Okay, try that. It's starting small. Because right now, a lot of people, collective, you're looking towards your future because you're not sure how stable it's going to be. Well, if it's in the future, it's not stable. Here's a and here's a secret most tarot readers know and other magicians. If it's in the future, it doesn't exist yet. So, at this point right about now, get this and this together. Start laying the start with your hobbies first. And some of you have a hobby. You like magic and psychic stuff. You might be into alternative things, alternative health. Okay. And last but not least, look at this. Some people are going to move into the alternative health business. Congratulations. Others are going to be busy working in government, in leadership roles, trying to incorporate more integrated, um, they call it integrated medicine, where you have your allopathic medicine in combination with your, I don't want to call it intuitive, but it's alternative health, alternative medicine, the herbs, the Ayurveda, um, the sound healing, okay, that type of thing, mindfulness, meditation. So, looking at this, to me, it looks as though we all are getting ready to embark on something new. We have new agreements we must make as lovers, wives, spouses. We have some self doubts we need to lay to rest. We have to work on our self care. We have to find our new hobbies or pick up old ones you left behind years ago for one reason or another. Because once we start doing all of that, it looks as though the job we have is creating our new person. We're creating a new person within ourselves. We're creating ourselves. Okay, and that's our job for right now. We are the new creation. And I think that's quite interesting. I'm going to wrap this up right about now. So I'm going to be wishing you much love. And I am going to be going live much sooner than I expected. The equipment won't is really forcing me out here now. All right. Much love. I'll see you soon.